Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see by the title of the video, we have a pink Alamode unboxing. So we have two packages from two separate orders. If you guys know pink Alamode, I swear they release pins every minute, it feels like. Let's just get to it. So this first package was prompted by one pin and one pin only. But as you guys know, or as you might be the same as me, who knows, I can't justify just buying one pin. I have to, it makes sense to buy more to make shipping free, even though I'm spending more just to make the shipping free. So girl math, it makes sense in my brain. So I got 3 pins, but the big star of the show is this pin right here, and it is the Scar pin, and this was released recently here along with some other villains. I don't really remember who were in this kind of like metal design, but when I saw the Scar, I had to, and I did not want to risk it selling out. So this one didn't sell out automatically or right away. It took maybe a couple of days for it to sell out, but it did eventually sell out. And it is, oh my gosh, it is absolutely stunning. I'm telling you, the video is not making it justice. It is so pretty. So it is the big Scar, and then we have the 3 hyenas at the bottom, and we have kind of like the bones and stuff framing the pin, and it's stunning. It will be a great centerpiece for another Scar page because I'm already running out. You know what? I think I'm just gonna say it out loud. I think I'm gonna make a book only of Scar instead of it, being meshed with my Lion King. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys are collectors of multiple characters in a movie or something like that. Should I keep my Scar and my Lion King like cluster or like cast in the same book, or should I just have like a Lion King with like Timon and Pumbaa and Mufasa and all those other characters in one book, and then have a separate book of just Scar? Same thing if you guys, I don't do boards, but if you had a board, would you do Scar combined with all the characters, or have like a Scar side and like a Lion King side? Let me know what you guys think. But that's what I'm thinking, because it's coming to the point where Scar could probably have its own book by now. But let's just admire that one more time. It is stunning. And it is special edition, so Pink Alamode, for some reason, with their Disney licensing, they can't say limited edition, so they have to call it special edition, and this is special edition of 250. So because they are such small edition sizes, they tend to sell out pretty fast, especially now with the pin game being so wildly crazy. But this is a great addition to the collection. And then, like I mentioned, I had to buy a couple more pins to make shipping worthwhile. So with that, I got this little Mickey, Sorcerer Mickey, and this one wasn't like crazy popular. I know for the 85th of Fantasia, they released so many Sorcerer Mickeys in Pink Alamode. This one was cute, inexpensive in a sense. It wasn't one of those like $30, $40, $50 pins. I don't think it was. I don't remember, but it's a cutie, and I liked him. And yeah, so he is also a special edition of, let's see how much, 1,000. So because he's a special edition of 1,000, I don't think he was that much. So I got that pin, and then the other pin I got in that order to, make shipping worthwhile was this cute little pin right here, and it is a Toy Story. It is Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head with the little aliens, and they're taking a selfie, and I thought that was so cute. And it is pin on pin, so Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. are the pin on pin. So that is super cute. I actually think I saw recently on Box Lunch or Hot Topic, forget which one, but there was a pin, I think just like this, that released I don't know if it's the exact same pin. I know this is a Pink Alamode exclusive. I for sure it's the same design. I just don't know if it's pin on pin or if it's a flat pin. I didn't really look into the details of it, but I do know that they released a very, very similar pin, if not the same. But yeah, so this was the third pin in that first initial haul or order that I made. And then the very next day that Scar released, the Lion King pins released, and I will put them on screen so you guys know what I'm talking about, because I could not get them, unfortunately. I was on the site right at drop because I knew they were dropping at, I think it was 4 o'clock or whatever. I was on at 4 on the dot. I had them in my cart, and then by the time I had it, because it was 2 releases. It was the cluster and it was the Simba and Mufasa one. I added one to cart, went to go add the other one into cart. By the time I added the other one into cart, gone. The cluster, gone. So, unfortunately, I could have still gotten the Simba and Mufasa, but I wasn't gonna, because I had just ordered these the day before. There wasn't anything else on the site that interested me in order to justify me getting just one pin. So I decided to forgo the Simba and Mufasa pin. Kind of regret it, kind of don't. I really, really just wanted the cluster for sure, and I missed out, unfortunately. And now that one is going for over $100 trade, so might be a while until I get that one. But on another order, I honestly forgot what I ordered in this one, but let's just see what I did get. Oh, I remember now. So this was an order or a release that they did of a bunch of characters all at once, because they tend to do that. They tend to do like 50 plus, 100 plus. Sorry, my dogs are like chewing something on the floor. But they released, you know, all these pins all at once. It's ridiculous. But anyways, they had this release, and there was a Lion King, a couple Lion Kings mixed in, and a couple characters that I normally collect mixed in this all, you know, big release. So I bought a few. So starting with the Lion King ones, I got the is this Simba or is this Mufasa? I want to say this is Simba. I think it's Simba. And the Scar pin right here. So I do have a pin, a smaller version of this pin, because you guys know Disney recycles their designs a million times plus one. So, but this is a bigger version, and it is still stunning, and it's gorgeous and beautiful, and I love it. And then we have this Scar right here. Again, I have the same pin, or the same pose, just in a smaller version. Older version. So these will make great additions to the Lion King collection. So I got those two. And then with that, there was also this Jasmine that released. She's there on her magic carpet. There was another one very similar to that released with the princesses, and it was like it was this kind of same design, but then it had like a pin on pin version, and it had like it was a jumbo pin. I will also include it on screen. That one sold out, but this one was available, so I grabbed this one. Little cutesy, love that one. And we got the Lady and the Tramp. That one's adorable. Again, I have the same pin, same design, just in a smaller version, older version. But this one will make a great addition, and it's a nice size, so love that one. And then we have the Pongo and Perdita with the pups, and this is so cute. The sizing is great, and the pins are just so pretty. And it's been a little while since I've actually gotten some 101 Dalmatian pins. When I first started my doggy collection, obviously there's when you think of dogs, you will think of mainly 101 Dalmatians. So that's what I mainly got when I started my doggy collection. And I tried to kind of avoid buying any 101 Dalmatians for a hot minute. Just because I didn't want my dog collection just to be 101 Dalmatians. I want it to be, you know, all the Disney dogs. But these came out and I just could not pass them up. Again, the sizing is great, so love that. And then again, to make shipping worthwhile, I had to add one more pin, and this will be a trader, so I just got it for trading. And it is this little Remy pin, and Remy is very, very popular, very sought after, so I figured he would make a good trader. So those were all of the pins for my Pink Alamode haul. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know which one was your favorite. I definitely have to say my favorite, of course. It has to be this one. This is stunning. In person is gorgeous. I am in love, and this might be one of, if not my favorite pin in general, in all of my collection, because it is, I'm telling you guys, it's so, the colors are spot on, beautiful. It's just, the design is great. I love it. Stunning. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.